Hello, grade 8 students, and welcome to a new English lesson. Today we will learn how to write a blog post about giving opinion about kids craft event activity. This is part 1. So please open your student box, page 95. Let's now start with our objective of today's lesson. After studying this lesson, you will be able to compare opinions and views. Now please open your student box, page 95, exercise 3, speak and write. And let's have a look at part A. In part A, we want to find answers to the two questions in the exercise. So, I'll give you 3 minutes to read the two questions and think of the answers to them. You can use your notebook to write down your answers. You have 3 minutes to answer the questions, then come back after 3 minutes to check your answers. Now let's check your answers. Question number 1. What can we do as individuals to reduce the amount of waste we produce? The easiest thing that all of us can do is to buy less things. This way, there won't be as much to throw away. We can also make other useful things out of materials that we don't need anymore. Let's move to the second question. How can we make young people more aware of what they can do to reduce waste? The answer: it helps to organize events and teach them ways they can reduce waste. Now let's move to part B. Look at the activities shown in the table below. Which one would be more suitable for a school anti-waste day event and why? Don't forget to use the phrases and the expressions in exercise 2 speak on page 94. You have 3 minutes to do the activity, so pause the video, do the activity, and come back after 3 minutes to watch the rest of our lesson. Now let's move to exercise C. Your job now is to read the text again and check if your opinion is similar to the writer's opinion or not. Pause the video, read the text, and decide. Then play the video again to watch the rest of our lesson. Now you have to read the text again, this time to find the answer to the following question. What kind of text is this text? Don't forget to underline any unknown words. Let's study some new vocabulary. Our first word is express. And express means to show what you think of or how you feel using words or actions. The second word is the word anti. Do you know what does anti mean? Excellent. It means opposed to or against. Let's move now to the next word, which is successful. And successful means having a good result. Instead of. Instead of means in the place of someone or something else. Then we have the word necessary. Necessary means needed in order to do something. The last word we have is the word messy. Messy means dirty or untidy. Now let's check your understanding by asking a few questions. This text is what kind of text? It's a blog post expressing an opinion. Who wrote the blog and when? Alice B. on the 22nd of March 2019 at 6:17 p.m. What is the writer expressing her opinion about? The options suggested for the anti-waste event. Does she like the poster activity? Yes, she does. Why does she think students should work in groups? Because a group is more likely to have all the skills necessary for making a good poster. Does the writer like the idea of making paper? Yes, she does. What disadvantages does this idea have? Not enough equipment. Students could get bored, too messy. Which idea does the writer find more suitable? Making posters. Do you remember the 5 questions at the beginning of exercise C? Now you will have to find answers to them. So please pause the video for 5 minutes, read the blog post again, and answer the 5 questions. You can write your answers in your notebook. Play the video again when you finish to check your answers. Now let's check your answers, and let's start by the first question. Does the writer state his or her opinion in the first paragraph? No, she doesn't. What is the purpose of the second and third paragraphs? The correct answer is to express an opinion and support it. The third question, which words or phrases does the writer use to list or to add points? Underline them. The answer is first, second, what's more. Question number 4. In which paragraph does the writer state his or her general opinion? The correct answer is, great, in the last paragraph. Question number 5. Which words or phrases are used to state his opinion? Underline them. The answer, I would like to express my opinion. I feel that. I think. I definitely think. Finally, read the text again and underline the words or phrases the writer used to express the following: to list points, to express contrast, to make a general statement, to state an opinion. You have 4 minutes. Pause the video and underline the words or phrases. Then play the video again to check your answers. Now, let's check your answers. Let's begin by words and phrases to list points. The answer is first, second, what's more. To express contrast, the writer used the following: however, but, on the one hand, on the other hand. To make a general statement, the writer used in conclusion. To state an opinion, the writer used I would like to express my opinion on. I feel that. I definitely think that. Now read the blog again and find out the steps the writer used and the writer followed to write her blog post to express her opinion. You have 3 minutes to find the steps she followed. Let's check the answers. The introduction. In the introduction, you have to introduce the subject of the post and say why you are writing. Step number 2 is to write the main part. The main part must have 2 paragraphs. In each paragraph, present your opinion on one aspect of the issue, giving reasons for your views. The final step is to write the conclusion. In the conclusion, you have to make a general statement and you have to state your opinion. Don't forget, my dear students, to answer the lesson's daily assignment on Microsoft Teams, to think of ideas to complete the writing plan on workbook page 103. And don't also forget, in the second part of our lesson, we will write a blog post expressing an opinion. So get ready and study the writing plan in exercise D for tomorrow's lesson. I hope you enjoyed our lesson today. Till we meet again, goodbye.